Hello and welcome to Socialist Strong. Welcome comrades, welcome everyone else. Um, Talking about physical culture, training, movement practice for the left. Today we're going to talk about what physical training, what hitting the gym can and cannot do for an individual. This is a topic that was recommended by one of my commenters who spoke about some of their peers working out with the hopes of attracting women, straight men trying to attract women, and being disappointed and frustrated that even though they're working out, they're not able to achieve this. So I thought I'd talk about what the gym can and cannot do for you. So starting out with the positives, what it can do for you, it can definitely improve your health, improve the health of your joints, your heart, your respiratory system. It can improve your brain chemistry. It can improve your mood, improve your sleep, so help you get those good cycles of energy, relaxation, sleep, energy again. It forges the connection between your mind and your body. Every time you use your body in a conscious way, or even an unconscious way, you're developing that connection, becoming a more whole person. And so it's a road to loving your body and loving yourself. It can't grant you these things instantaneously, but it can be a good part of a larger plan to help you love your body and yourself. You can also meet people. In my experience, it's mostly going to be meeting other people who do the same thing, train at the same gym as you, or run in the same park. You see them around enough, maybe the two of you talk. Oh, you want to train this day? Yeah, me too. Let's do it together. That kind of stuff. What it can't do, hitting the gym is not going to fix all your problems. It's not going to make you love yourself overnight. It's not going to fix social exclusion overnight. It's not instant self-love. So on the topic of self-love, I'll say that real love is real self-love comes from deep inside, and it's something that is, in my opinion, unconditional. It's not so. If you're searching for that by trying to achieve some sort of benchmark, trying to you're literally running on that treadmill, chasing after a goal that ultimately resides inside yourself. So be proud of your achievements, but also take some time to look within, whether that's meditation, therapy, prayer for some. There's a Buddhist monk that whose speeches are here on YouTube. His name is Thich Nhat Hanh, and Thich Nhat Hanh speaks beautifully about visualizing oneself as a small child, a 5-year-old child, and extending love to that child. So that's the sort of thing that can happen in the gym, but it's not just a question of working out. On to what the commenter was saying, attracting women if you're a straight man, or attracting whoever you're interested in. It's not gonna fix it overnight, because the magazine image, the TV image of what an ideal man looks like is not actually what real women want. So there's some women who are attracted by a toned, muscular body. There's other women who aren't. There's some women who maybe are attracted, but then they're turned off by the gym bro archetype, which they associate that personality with that body. So it's really It can attract some women, turn other women off. It's not necessarily going to fix your issues with romance. That's going to come from confidence. That's going to come from being at peace inside. That's going to come from if you have internalized misogyny. If you don't like women, then women are probably not going to like you. So, working on those things, those parts of yourself, that inner work, is going to be a great complement to your gym work and make you a better person all around. Another thing that the gym can't fix is if you're autistic like myself, it's not going to make you not autistic. Um, no matter how much you can lift, how fast you can run, you're still going to be autistic. Um, if you're not manly enough, it's not going to magically make you more manly. Will it increase your testosterone? Potentially. Maybe this is good for you. Maybe you'll like that. Maybe you won't. Um, will it make you strong, give you muscles? Sure, it can. But if the problem is that you're insecure within your own gender identity, then again, I encourage you to look within because there's no gym accomplishment that will unlock your masculinity. Um, I think of, for example, I know a lot of let me think, like a famous bodybuilder, Tisha the Tigress Thomas, who has high testosterone, extremely muscular woman, and she's not going to become a man from her gym routine. Similarly, I know many men whose hobbies are baking, bicycle repair, um, maybe they cry a lot, maybe they watch sports, whatever. They're not in the gym very often, and that doesn't make them any less of men. So that gender validation is got to come from inside and from your peers. So I encourage you to try to find a loving circle of friends who accept you as you are and don't require you to change yourself into somebody else through the gym. The gym is also not an overnight fix for any sort of mental health issue, whether that's dysmorphia, which is a deep um, discomfort with how you look based on standards that you're imagining for yourself. That's very common, very common. People who feel like they're never big enough, people who feel like they're never small enough in the sense they're always too heavy, always overweight. Um, and a lot of these images and ideas come from TV, advertising, they're lies. So, with the body standards for women, you'll see a huge lot of Photoshop, a lot of both men and women. A lot of these top models will be in a state of dehydration when they're filming, when they're shooting. They have a doctor on hand so that they can go that little dangerous spot time when they're totally starving and dehydrated, do the shoot, then get out. So it's not a realistic image. Or you'll have people like on YouTube, there was the Liver King who was selling supplements and pushing people to eat raw liver. And then it turns out that he lied about being on about $10,000 worth of steroids per month. So these are lies. And to see through those lies, we need to use our minds, our critical reasoning, talk about it with other people, be critical. And none of that, no matter how many weights you lift, you're not going to look like Liver King. No matter how much calories you cut, You're not going to look like name any top model influencer here, right? It's also not going to fix your, so that fix has to come from within. As well, the gym can help with that, yes, but there has to be a internal component. The same thing goes for depression. The gym can help a lot, but it's not going to turn your life around overnight. Um, so I encourage you all to pair your physical practice with some sort of mental practice, reading books, watching intellectual videos on YouTube, um, and also a spiritual practice, whether that's meditation, prayer. Again, I can highly recommend the videos of Thich Nhat Hanh for that. And this is what's going to give you that complement to all your work in the gym to become a better, more rounded, more loving, and whole individual. So thanks for listening, everybody. I hope this is useful for some of you. Train well, train hard, and until next time, goodbye.